This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Well, I'm a child, but sure. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit, there's a link. Yeah. Let's get into the game. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Sure. Yeah. So, what's this? Okay, is this the same game? Yep, it's... Bruh. Alright. Doki Doki Literature Club. So yes, hello everyone. We're here, and we are about to start a new game on this game called Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sure there's probably a million of you guys who's already seen this and played this, including me. But I just thought that I'll do my own reaction to it, even though I've seen basically all of it. I thought it would just be a fun time to play on the channel. So yeah, let's get into it. Also, I know to check my files right here. So that'll be good to have up. Let's go new game. Please enter your name. Joshua. Okay, let's go. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Also, guys, I absolutely suck at reading, so this is going to be a blast, because this is like a visual novel kind of thing. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together. If she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk. How do I say that? I have no words for that. Alright, so we've got Sayori right here. I overslept again. I'm not sure if I should give them voices or not, but I caught you this time. Maybe it's just because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. There's probably like a million random sounds in here that I don't know how to make, so I'll try. What's that pose? That's mean, Joshua. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean. Whatever you say, Sayori. Sayori? I didn't even know. There's about a million ways to pronounce the name. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Joshua, have you decided on a club to join yet? No. A club? Doki Doki Literature Club. Hell yeah. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Also, guys, I'm going to tell you now because you're probably going to skip over to the end of this video, or some of you may not even watch it. Go down to the comments and say if you want me to put on a face camera for this series, because I really want to, but it's kind of hard, so yeah. Just comment down below and like the video if you want me to put on a face cam for this Let's Play. That's not true. You told me you would want to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. That's the thing about this game, guys. I'm probably not going to be able to read much, when I'm perfectly content just getting on my average, I can't read anymore, while spending my free time on games and anime. Also, I'm not really a big fan of anime, so this game isn't really like my thing, but it's kind of cool, just the concept of it, just like the horror sort of concept. Aha! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Okay. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs after school if it makes you happy. No promises though. I accidentally skipped that. What did I do? Oh, alright. So you click the right mouse button just to like look at the yards around you if you want. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I'm not sure what voice I put on there, guys. Like, what? Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Right. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. I pack up my things and I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. I'm gonna put in like a dumb voice. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around her and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's just gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Haha, no. No. Left face. Sayori? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Mini. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Well, at least it's better than doing nothing, honestly. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. Sayori, would you do that? And Natsuki? Natsuki. I'll just call her Natsuki. That's really hard to pronounce. Made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. True, never do that. That's not good. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead. Yeah, probably. Or if she's just so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Alright boys, this is getting interesting. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Being that you do. Being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Alright. I would love to be able to read so I can play this properly. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I like this beat. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Alright, I can tell that you're already the evil one. Sayori says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? You brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Joshua, what a nice surprise. Alright, I love how the names is just Girl 1, Girl 2, and Girl 3. Welcome to the club. Um, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? Nah. If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Alright, I'm just gonna call her Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Alright, so you're Monica, you're Sayori, and dark hair girl, and the other one. It's great to see you again, Joshua. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't trust you. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... Yet, you too, Monica. What does it feel? Tell me. Tell me what it feels. Come sit down, Joshua. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about we make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, as Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki, I don't even know anymore, grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri... See, a lot of people call it Natsuki, but like when I actually try to say it, most of the time it just comes out wrong. I don't know why. I'll say Natsuki. Alright, get that in my head. Grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Alright, you got a big grin on your face. Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little kitty cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Alright, I'm not going to talk about the voices. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I mean, how could you not? I turn the cupcake around and my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Alright. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I would rather hot chocolate though. Don't let yourself get imitated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Sure, I believe you. Yeah. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime of me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. True. It's probably better. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah? We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Joshua, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read over the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. She's into that manga. Definitely. It looks like the type of girl to read manga as well. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces back the rim of the teacup with her finger. Also, guys, I forgot to mention that this game released 2 years ago, so I know, I'm extremely late to this concept. I'm sorry, okay? My friend, who's probably watching this right now, actually mentioned it to me, a year ago or something, and I literally didn't take any notice of it. Then I just saw it floating around YouTube recently, so I just got into it, and I thought it was pretty cool. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Also, I'm trying to read, really fast, so I'll probably pronounce some stuff really bad. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment that I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physio, phys, physio, phys, physiology. Is that editor? Tell me if that's the right way to say it.
Psychological.
Elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, once in my whole lifetime. I desperately grasp something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, I guess I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Yeah, you keep reading that manga. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write things about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Don't! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them all sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. She's nervous. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. No one has any words. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Joshua? Yeah. Monica smiles warmly at me. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind for the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh, dropped the bomb. Spilled the tea, as Yuri might say. So Yuri must have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, no buts, Monica. I'm sorry, I thought, Joshua, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-handed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend time every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. They all just jumped up. What, did they like grow an inch taller when I said that? Is that what's happening here? Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can all officially end today's meeting on a good note. All the rest of... Where have they all gone? Have they all disappeared or something? Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Joshua, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Haha, I'm a serial killer. Yeah, sure. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Joshua, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll get the chance to even grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So basically, what, like, oh. So you pick words directed to one of the girls to see, like, to get them as our waifu. I don't know. So, I feel like going for probably either Sayori because she's our, like, friend, or I kind of like Natsuki. Yuri's probably, like, the weird one. It's getting a bit weird, even at the first episode. Also, these episodes will probably be pretty long ones as well. Longer than my usual videos, which are usually like 10 minutes. Anyway, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna go for Natsuki. I haven't seen many people go for Natsuki, many YouTubers when they played this. So I'm gonna go for that. Color? Oh, she likes... Oh, right, so they jump up when they like something. Fluffy. Smile. See... She likes the cute ones, but I don't know what's cute, really. Vanilla? Flower? No, cheeks? Papa? Papa? Playground? Kitty? Sugar? Why did I see suicide there? That's not right. I mean, I don't know. I might have to try to censor some stuff, honestly. In this Let's Play. Love. She likes love. Giggle. Joy. Sweet. Passion? Doki doki. Sticky and pink. Right, I think I chose mostly Natsuki. Hi again, Joshua. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Well, I would if it was actually me who was in the game. I would probably just run away from the whole entire country. You know that? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Joshua. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Oh, exposed! Meh, meh, meh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back onto her seat. Don't worry, guys. Joshua always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me out with busy work without even asking. Yeah, obviously, as long as you're having fun and also doing it properly, then that's good. That's what you should always do. He helps me with busy work. Yep, I already read that. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's just because your room is messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Set your house on fire. Great. Good job. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Joshua can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. I'm dying. Uh-oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it to sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. Don't make a big deal out of it if you don't want to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. Yuri? 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 Mickey Mouse. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know. She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. As I contemplate why I came to this club in the first place. Is that the right word? I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki was rummaging around the closet. I hear Natsuki utter exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? I know, I hate that. Whenever my friends come over to my house, they always just mess up literally everything in my house. Like, manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Yeah, it's like when someone takes a Kit Kat bar and just takes a huge bite out of it. I would probably defriend them. I know that feel. I get closer to look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? Is that how you say it? It's a series I've never heard in my life. Me either, because I don't read manga, or I don't watch anime. That probably means it's either way out of the demographic, or it's simply terrible. You got that right. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points out the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. How can we not say anything but then be the tone of our voice? How does that make sense? Again, Natsuki's weird logic. But I tell you one thing, Joshua. Consider this is a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's actually a very good lesson. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. I probably have seen about 5 books that I've never wanted to read, and then just read them, and they were actually good. It's like this game, right? I didn't like it at first. I saw it, I heard about it, my friend told me about it, and it did not work. I didn't like it. I see it on YouTube, and it's absolutely amazing. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated and feminine poses. It's extremely mo. I've never heard that word. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet, and she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it'd be easier to be close together like this. Eh? Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space where she hopes I don't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Well, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, typically slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is this going to be a plot? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Spoilers much, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get in all of their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. Okay then. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Full potential. It's over 9,000. It's pathetic how much I'm actually trying to get all of those anime memes out. Honestly, like, I know nothing about anime, but I'm trying to be funny as much as I can, okay? Give me a break. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Sure. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Aha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Oh, we got another thing. So we've got Natsuki, we got like the closet there, and this is the windowsill. I'm pretty sure that's like, yeah, leading to outside. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's just fun sharing something that you like with someone else. It actually is. I show a lot of YouTube videos and music videos to like my cousins and my friends whenever they come over. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. I get excited when my throat doesn't feel like absolute crap from reading this. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Huh? There's so many noises in here. There's so many random, like, expressions. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh! She has no friends! Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Oh, okay, so she might have friends. But probably not. I'm just saying, okay? Probably just the only friends that she has is the ones in the club. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, just the other grown now. Yeah, I know how that feels. I play Fortnite all the time to make YouTube videos. Literally all of my friends, play Minecraft. Minecraft is better. Shut up. I can do what I want. Makes me want to punch them in the face. Oh, we're getting violent now. I know those kinds of people. Yup. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends you don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. That's actually me in real life. I am kind of a loser, but not really, because I found like a huge group of people who, like, not really popular kids, but like just good people who are like funny and nice to each other, but aren't popular. That's like the kind of group that I'm in. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like they can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Oh, she has some crap going on with his dad, bro. With her dad. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying it yourself, right? So... Haha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ahaha. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori. I don't know. Is my favorite character. Here's what I've noticed. All of the characters in this book, except for Monica, has an I at the end of their name. Even look. Bruh. Even this name has an I at the end. Bruh. Like, you always feel a little bit bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it never gets especially bad. But it gets especially bad when... Huh? I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Alright. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast of her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing a favourite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's rare to experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. I thought you do, though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ahaha. Oh, damn. She angry. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself over a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take her home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow. I'm sorry, my microphone is like being a real doofus right now. And just keeps going down from my mouth. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Alright, calm down. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice to exchange seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared to see what happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yep. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I haven't really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn on a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Right. I'm gonna leave this video here. I think I've been going for like 50 minutes. Like half an hour. So, a bit more. Yeah. So, thank you all so much for watching this Doki Doki Literature Club video. Please leave a like if you want to see more of this, because this is a really fun game. Even though it hurts my throat to be talking this long, I might have accidentally, left in some parts where my voice was just horrible and I was just coughing and coughing that whole time. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.
You need to turn your shit up, bitch. Let's go. Hey, yeah, hold up, what the fuck? Hey, bass in the trunk, yeah. Shorty wanna fuck, but I'm busy getting bucks. If you know my fucking name, you know my music bumps. If you hate my fucking shit, you a motherfucking chump. Hey, ooh, yeah, damn, Billy stay high like a kite. Yeah, bitch, I blew up overnight. Yeah.